Hi guys, this is a guy here, and speaking of a Vanquisher deck profile, here it is. Sorry it's late. It's very late. I made my Eradicator deck profile video way faster than my Vanquisher, even though Vanquisher is technically better than Eradicator. That doesn't mean the Eradicator is not fun. It is fun. Anyways, let's go with the strides up. First things first, the new stride, which is V Buster. He's our first stride. Soul Blast 1, Persona Blast, retire 1 punch triggers at random prior to the back row. Bind 2 cards from your opponent's drop zone, and if you have more rear guards than your opponent, 3 of your units get plus 3,000 power. Then turn strike 7, all your front row gets plus 5, another turn strike 7. This card, I get to draw a card when this card attacks, and it gets plus 1 drive and plus 1 crit. You'll never use these two, that much. Then Vanquisher Voltage, which is also our possible first stride as well. His skill is basically Zora's, which is on hit, retire priority to the back row at random, a rear guard, then bind 2 cards in your opponent's drop zone. Then GB3 continues, all your front row gets plus 2k for each card in your opponent's bind zone, which got nerfed because in the TCG it's plus 3k. Then 2 Conquest, because he's a good card. It surges well with Vanquisher's on stride ability or stride gift ability, where you can retire a unit. Then Harmonics, then Drachma. Drachma replaces VMAX because VMAX is pretty useless in Zero because he can't deal 6 damage. It's okay to deal something that's like 5th damage, but if it's before the battle phase, it's a good card. But it's during the battle phase, and its causes so it's like Thunder Strike 5 or 7, and your opponent needs to have an empty board, which is quite hard to do. But if you don't have Drachma, VMAX is a good option. Now let's talk about Sparking. At the start of your right phase, perform a counter charge or counter blast, then bind a card from your opponent's drop zone. Very good card. Sadly, it's kinda useless if you have no more strides. Then on stride, counter blast 1, soul blast 1, which why soul is very important in this deck. Retire one opponent's front row rear guards and bind it. If the G unit has Thunder Strike, bind another card in your opponent's drop zone and it gets a generic plus 3k on place. Then Sigma, don't think you care about this is first skill, which is if this card attacks the Vanguard and it did not hit, discard a card, pay a counter blast, he stands up once more. Sadly, this is not a Vanguard rearguard skill. If it was a Vanguard rearguard skill, this card would be great. This card would be epic. But sadly, it's only a rearguard skill, which is sad because you want to ride them in Eradicators. Then original Dragonic Vanquisher has a GB2 skill which is identical to Eradicator Gauntlet Buster Dragon, which is plus 3k for each card that was retired by card effects. Then on trade ability is you retire and bind a card. If your opponent has retire protection, it will get bind instead, which is nice because it's N instead of Den. If it was Den, ouch. Because it's nice. Then the generic on place plus 3k. Then Helena allows us to not run that much draws because Thunder Strike 3 GB1 on place, draw a card, and it's an 11k beater for a turn. Then Martial Arts Dragon, our main grade 2 ride, hopefully. If not, Thunder Strike 2, 12k beater. Rock Climb Dragon, Glimmer Breath Clone, Counterblast, Soul Blast 1, retire your opponent's guard at random priority to the back row and bind it. Retire and bind. Oh my gosh, it's just bind. It's not retire. No, it says retire it, choose a card in your opponent's drop zone and bind it. So sadly it's not retire and bind. If it was retire and bind, this could get over retire protection. Sadly it does not. Then this card has a pretty cool on play skill GB1. Bind a card in your opponent's drop zone. His other skill is counter plus 1, gets 2k for each bind zone. Each card in your opponent's bind zone. Which makes this even stronger when you do your Vanquisher Voltage turns. Then counter charging PG because we don't want to deck out. For Stride Fathers because we like striding, and it searches for our main ride, which is sparking or original, preferably sparking. Then 4 copies Smashbox to Dragon, counter charges, and Putsuso, and I draw a card. Then Trainer Monk Dragon, 1 copy, fills the soul up, and when you do that, you can pick a card to attack again, but it's kind of useless because it doesn't count as a single attack, so if your opponent has an intercept, it's useless. It's kind of sad. Then the generic Spark Kid Dragoon. The generic Spark Kid Dragoon, grade 3 searcher. Then let's see if we can't find any opponents. Seven crisp because I don't want to deck out. Because decking out, technically speaking, I should make it 9 draws since people win or lose in the first or second stride now. But having crits is aggressive, and crits can help you win by being aggressive, so there's that option as well. Let's see, do we get an actual player or not? Okay. Vanquisher versus Bermuda Triangle. Bermuda Triangle is the tier 1 deck. It's almost tier 0 if it's not tier 0 already. Oh my gosh. One of the best decks in the format. And oh my gosh, I got Martial Arts Dragon, never mind. I'll at least have stuff to do. I don't know much about Bermuda Triangle because I never played the deck. The only variety I was able to play was duos and a little bit of Coral, but that Coral was Limit Break era, so. And by looks at it's Prism, so I never played that, so I don't know. Okay, it's my turn. Okay, I can't stride, so I'm gonna go with this. Thankfully, I have a couple turns before, and I also got first stride. Nice. Okay, I got a critical. You are gonna take 2 damage now. I'm rushing you. You get a draw trigger. Get your draws. And yes, Prism. Ah. Okay. Rushing me as well to equalize the damage. Thank you, because I have Martial Arts Dragon. Is that the name? Yeah, Martial Arts Dragon. Yes. Megatron from Beast Wars. The original Megatron from Beast Wars. Yes. I am so happy right now. I am so happy. Oh my gosh. I have to. Okay, ouch. I have to do this now. This is gonna hurt. Not by much because I have to do this because I wasted the counter blast to retire that. But it is worth it since I'm now Thunderstrike 1 early. 3-1, my favor. Hand size, my opponent, I think. We're equal in rear guards though. And by the way, the reason I'm just so happy I was able to ride Martial Arts Dragon. I really don't care what happens on my opponent's turn. I don't really know anything about trying to rush me by the looks of it. That's one thing I can tell. Oh my gosh, the Vanguard's 19,000. That can hit over triggers. If I get a trigger here, it will stop the attack for at least 1 damage. Unless my opponent doesn't stop, my deck says, we want you to suffer. Oh well, it's okay then. Thankfully there's no retire protection, that's good. Riding, sparking. Going for this thing. Yep, I'm going for this thing. Then discarding this. I'm already at Thunderstrike 1, so that's good. Oh wait, Persona retire. Why can't I use this card skill? Oh, I have no soul, that's why. I'll draw a card. Sadly for me, I can't use Rock Climb because I have no more soul. Soul is important and counter charge is also important. And I think I might die this game because it's like I might die this game because oh well. Do you have a perfect guard? You have one that's out already, so I heal as well. My deck says, never mind, we want to help you. But still. Okay, Vanquisher doing a good showing. At least compared to Bros, so it's like Vanquisher, Eradicator's Brawlers. Because Eradicator got the newest support, that's why they got a good first stride. But then again, Brawlers can also do the same thing. It's just Brawlers more piece reliant compared to Vanquisher. I mean, Brawlers more piece reliant compared to Eradicators, so can he? I'm only at 3, which means there's a chance I might survive this, but in the end, I have a pretty good chance of dying. So either way, it's hope for the best, and that's it. Just really hope for the best. Oh my gosh, I'll live, unless they run crits or something, or they can do one more attack. I live to see another day. Hey, what Thunderstrike am I right now? Mine is Thunderstrike 3. Still can't counter charge by the looks of it. Going Vanquisher Voltage this time because okay, I have 5 cards, so I can do this. Boom. Boom. Swing. Do I get any triggers? Come on, give me some triggers. Just nothing. I get to bind 2 cards. Gives them plus 4,000 power. First swing. It stops the attack. Doesn't matter. Discarding. Second swing. Doesn't matter. Oh, that's a PG now. He has like, oh my gosh. Win. The Samo defeated Bermuda Triangle, but then again, that's Prisms. Bermuda Triangle has so many builds that you can have a tier list within Bermuda Triangle itself. Like every clan does has a tier list. Like for Dark Irregulars, it's like Darkness, Charlotte, then Amon, Reiji, Bladewing. Well, I don't know which is better, Bladewing or Amon. I think Amon is better. But then again, that's mostly because I have more cards for Amon, not Bladewing Reiji. Then Arcami, it's Vanquisher, Eradicator, and Brawler. Eradicator and Brawler are just fighting each other, which is second place. Eradicator and Brawler are just fighting each other for second place. Kaiser's like nowhere to be seen. Yeah, like nowhere to be seen. Like, who cares about Dragon Kaiser Vermilion? Because Vermilion got so under supported. That's the thing. He's so under supported. Next game, we will get an actual player as well. Kagura this time. Is it a good Kagura? And I think that's Hindu Arabic or Thai. Not Hindu Arabic. It's Arabic or something. Or is it Hindi? I'm not sure. I know it's some Asian language I don't know of. It's either Thai. Because most people Vanguard players are from Asia though. That's the thing. Maybe Vietnamese. I don't know what Vietnamese looks like. Writing this card since we want to stride. Kagero versus Narukami. The first two main dragon rivals. Ever since Limit Break came along. Like, oh. Oh my gosh, they're running crits! And based on that deck, based on that starter suite, based on that grade 1, it looks weird. Okay, since Martial Arts Dragon is not available, which one should we ride? It's of course the Helena, because our chances of activating Helena's skill is not that high. On first try, it's not that high. Helena's skill is not that easy to do. This is Thunder Strike 3. Okay, first strike. Okay, Barking, you retire by one card. V-Buster, 2 or 3 cards. But that depends on your opponent's drop zone. Oh my gosh, Nahalim. And oh my gosh, this card is a weird card. People when the cross was meta and it got choice restrict with the Soul Blast 2 Countercharge 2 card of Kagero, they tried to use that as a way to compensate, but it never got into mainstream because it's like so pointless because we don't really need cards in our hand in Vanguard 0. Calling her grade 3 because whatever. Because this card is gonna bind cards, so might as well use cards to bind cards when I can bind cards. I got a crit. Will I get another crit since I run 7 crits? I did not, and I only have 2 crits left in the deck. We've equalized our rear guard count is equal. I have 7 cards in hand. He has 6 cards in hand as well. He's gonna have 7 this turn and he will draw in stride. So much advantage. The opponent just gave up. They couldn't ride. Since the game, unlike last time with Link Joker, I'll do another one since it's only like 20 minutes long right currently right now. It's like 20 minutes. I'll do another game. Hopefully we will get an actual player. If we don't get an actual player like VP Farmer, I'll just end it mid VP Farmer. For you guys, but for me, I'll actually play the VP Farmer game because I love VP Farmers. My words used to be I hoping for VP Farmers or something. Even though VP Farmers are one of the reasons why this game failed. So sad. It's because of VP Farmers being rampant in global. We lost very important YouTubers who will help spread the love. Same, but again, a lot of people already talked about it when VP Farmers were actually rampant. I miss those days. Because those days were the games where it was truly free to play. Okay, let's go. Let's see. Do we get another player? Do we get a chance? Do we get an actual player? Okay, will we face Jewel Knights, Altmile, or Blasters? Okay, Sean. Okay, we're facing against an actual player. Jewel Knights. It is Jewel Knights. I'm going first. Okay, our hand is okay. I'm riding this thing, and that's about it. Okay. Draw a card. There's a chance. I'll rather draw a card. And plus, soul is an important resource for some reason. Let's go. Let's see. What do I get? Nothing. Even for martial arts dragon would do nothing because my opponent has no front row units or a drop zone to use. Excuse me. Okay. I won the first game. Will I win the second game as well? Will luck favor me? Will wind favor my waves? Oh. Speaking of Jewel Knight, I should make a Jewel Knight deck profile. I already have the deck. The only problem is the remaining 8 cards in the G zone. Because the first 4 cards, the G zone is just Evangeline. Or is it Evangelica? We will know later since he's gonna stride that. Because that's the main game plan for Jewel Knight, is just to stride that card until they win. And look at that, a full board. Sadly, I can't do anything because I am not first stride. I am second stride. I'm second to stride. Sheesh, that's so annoying. Uh, I have to put a defensive card. If not, I am dead. Wait, Evangeline will just kill that card, so just call this card. Because Evangeline will just kill that card, might as well call something that I don't care about. Because Evangeline will just kill it. Unless they're gonna go Gobblade. Speaking Gobblade, Gobblade got buff. Like, all the on hits got buff in Vanguard 0. And Pure Heart Jewel Knight. What's her name? Pure Heart Jewel Knight. Ashley. It's Evangeline. Oh yeah. Very good card. Very good card. Very nice card. It has pushed Jewel Knights to tournament readiness. It makes it a tier 2 deck or tier 1 depending. Because like it can do similar playstyles to Altmile except discounted because it cannot do like a as long as you can pay the cost. Because the triple R grade 2 Ashley support card is stuck at wait. He doesn't retire? No wait, he already retired it. Oh well. He calls a card, I have perfect guards. This is PG range. That is heal guard range though. That is no longer heal guard range. I will actually countercharge one this turn. If I call another Helena, it'll be great. It's strong among go. Putting this card to soul, I'll just hit a grade 1 or something. Attack for 11k power. I already used up 2 heal guards, right? I used up 2 heal guards and 2 heal guards left. Okay, I'm attacking this card. I'm most likely gonna lose this game. I don't have enough defensive, and Jewel Knights can rush hard, and that's what they did. If you rush a control deck or any deck, majority of the time you're gonna win because they have no space to fight back, and they break right this turn. Why? They want to win the fun way by the looks of it. Because I only have 1 intercept, so break riding would be worth it. They stride. They just lose out on the crit though. Don't think they gain is like they lose the crit though. Sure, they gain triple drive. They can now superior call a card because they have a free counter blast. Another counter blast. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a full board now. But this card skill will activate, and he will retire my field, which is so sad. Never mind, I'm legitimately dead now. Legitimately, because this card swings. Okay, first thing, attack without boost. Sword me will attack. Why did he attack with boost? Oh well. Attack. Oh wait, unless your card's counter blast. He's gonna. Why? I'll never get people. chooses a pure call card. It does. I am dead because I only have like one heal trigger. I'm dead by the looks of it, guys. We've seen the power of Narukami. We've also seen the power of Jewel Knights. Thank you guys for watching, and bye bye.